Hello, Kenny here, and welcome to episode 3 of the Kingdom Reflections video blog. I want to tell a little story about what happened to me yesterday. I was invited by some friends to the Basilica of Notre Dame de Grace, which is a large basilica in the old port of Montreal. The first building that settlers built on the island of Montreal when they came over. Behind the basilica is a garden that no one sees. Lots of people from Montreal don't even know that it's there, and it's kind of a secret garden. Minus all the healthy plants, because the reason I was invited was to come and pray over the land. Now, you have to understand the story, the context of this garden. The island of Montreal belonged to the Mohawk, to the Iroquois Confederacy, which were here, and they were displaced by the settlers that came over originally by the French, in this case the Sulpicians, and later by the English. And they took this particular plot of land. It's almost an acre. They took it. It was farmland. It was used to feed about 1,000 people, and a very fertile area. It was taken by the church, eventually closed off. A fountain was put in that flooded the land, making it inarable. And this plot that was so fertile and was so fruitful became pretty barren. And the friends who had invited me were very concerned because they'd spent all summer trying to get the land to produce anything. And it was literally rejecting the things. They talked about like bulbs that they had put in the ground being spit up by the earth. And ultimately they discerned that there was something spiritual that was happening here because of the theft and abuse of the land. It was refusing to grow anything. It was refusing to yield. And so myself and a group of friends went, and we prayed. We prayed on the land. We prayed in the traditional way, following the medicine wheel and for me, in the way of Jesus. And so we prayed with tobacco and for thanksgiving, and cedar for healing, and sage for purification, and sweetgrass for unity and blessing. And we just prayed that the Lord would renew this space, and that the story would be able to be told. That the sadness that was lingering over the area, even in the trees that were planted for each of the priests. When they turned 80, a tree was planted, but there are too many trees, and it's stealing nutrients from the soil. It's destroying it. And so we just prayed that discernment and renewal could come to that place, both to the people that lived there, the retired priests, but also for the land. It was an honor and a blessing to be able to pray over the space, and we'll see next summer if the Lord has seen fit to allow that beautiful plot of land to once again produce life. Yokoki for listening.